Xin chào các bạn học sinh thân mến, cô Hiền và thầy Manny. Thầy cô đến từ Trung tâm Ngoại ngữ Solar English. Hôm nay thầy cô sẽ giúp các con giải đáp kiến thức trong phần Unit 12 What does your dad do trong sách giáo khoa tiếng Anh lớp 4 tập 2. Đầu tiên, cô Hiền sẽ giúp các con giới thiệu về cấu trúc của bài học ngày hôm nay. Phần 1, các con sẽ học về các từ vựng về chủ đề đó là nghề nghiệp, ví dụ như là bác sĩ, y tá hay là công nhân, đúng không ạ? Phần thứ 2, các con sẽ học cách trả lời câu hỏi bố của bạn làm nghề gì trong tiếng Anh, và câu hỏi là gì nữa? Bố bạn làm việc ở đâu, đúng không ạ? Các bạn hãy ghi nhớ và học bài với thầy Manny nhé. Bây giờ các con hãy cùng bắt đầu bài học với thầy Manny. Let's start.
Hello, my name's Teacher Manny. I'm an English teacher from Solar English Center. And today's lesson is for grade 4, unit 12. What does your dad do? Okay, let's begin. So, everyone has a book, and the first thing from this unit is the story. I recommend you read the story after this lesson. I think you'll have a better understanding of the story. Okay? So, let's get started with the lesson. First, we're going to look at the vocabulary for types of jobs. Let's look at the first job. The first job we have is nurse. Nurse. Say it with me. Nurse. And one more time. Nurse. Good. And the next job. Driver. Driver. And one more time. Driver. Good. And the next job we have. Factory worker. Factory worker. And one more time. Factory worker. Good. And the next job. Farmer. Farmer. And one more time. Farmer. Good. The next job we have is doctor. Doctor. And one more time. Doctor. Good. And the next job, it's not technically a job, but it's what the young people do. And that is student. Student. And one more time. Student. Good. And the next job we have is firefighter. Firefighter. And one more time. Firefighter. Good. And the next job we have is bank clerk. Bank clerk. And one more time. Bank clerk. Good. The next job we have is chef. Chef. And one more time. Chef. Good. And the next job we have is pilot. Pilot. And one more time. Pilot. Good. We're going to look at a few more jobs. The next one we have is police officer. Police officer. And one more time. Police officer. Good. The next job we have is writer. Writer. And one more time. Writer. Good. The next one we have is film director. Film director. And one more time. Film director. Good. The next job we have is lawyer. Lawyer. And one more time. Lawyer. Good. The next job we have is cleaner. Cleaner. And one more time. Cleaner. Good. The next job we have is security guard. Security guard. And one more time. Security guard. Good. The next job we have is librarian. Librarian. And one more time. Librarian. Good. The next one we have is secretary. Secretary. And one more time. Secretary. Good. The next job we have is actor if it's a man, and actress if it's a woman. Okay, so we'll practice the first one. Actor. actor. Good. And for female, we say actress. Actress. Good. And the last job we have is housewife. Housewife. And one more time, housewife. Good. Okay, so we're going to use this vocabulary of jobs for the next exercises. So now we're going to look at the first sentence pattern. So we can see in this picture, it says, what does your do? He's, she's, Okay, so let's break that down. The first question, what does your, and in the blank space, we can put a family member. We can talk about any family member. Maybe your mother, or your uncle, or your grandpa. Any family member you want to know their job. So we can ask, what does your mother do? And depending if it's a man or a woman, we use he's or she's. So if we're talking about mother, we would say she's a, and we say, what is her job? Okay? So again, we say which family member, and we say which job. So let's try it out. So we have the same question. What does your do? He's, she's, a, If we look at the first example, they give us the family member and the job. So let's try it out. What does your father do? Since it's male, we say he's a farmer. Okay, let's try that one more time. What does your father do? He's a farmer. You got it? Good. So now let's go through the 4 examples. We've already done letter A, so now let's move on to letter B. Okay, so we can look at the picture. It gives us the family member and the job again. And we know since it's mother, it's going to be female. So we use she's. Alright, let's try it out. What does your mother do? She's a nurse. Let's try one more time. What does your mother do? She's a nurse. Good. Let's look at letter C. We have uncle, the family member, and driver, the job. Let's try it. What does your uncle do? He's a driver. Let's try one more time. What does your uncle do? He's a driver. Good. And let's move on to the last one. Letter D. So we have the family member brother and the job factory worker. Let's try it. What does your brother do? He's a factory worker. And one more time. What does your brother do? He's a factory worker. You got it? Good. Excellent job. Let's move on to the next. So the second sentence pattern we're going to look at is this. Where does a work? A works. So let's break this down. The first question, where does a, and here we're asking what type of job it is. Where does a work? Depending on the job we want to know about. Okay, and the answer. We have a the same job we want to know about works in a, and we say the place of work. Okay? So, once again, we have where does a, and we put the job here, work, a, whatever job it is, works in a, and whatever the place of work it is. So, let's look at an example. So we have the same questions. Where does a work? A works in a So in the first example we have doctor is the job and in a hospital is the place of work. Let's try it. Where does a doctor work? A doctor works in a hospital. Okay, good. Now let's see the other examples. All right, let's move on to letter B. So we see the job is farmer and the place of work is in a field. Let's try it. Where does a farmer work? A farmer works in a field. You got it? Good. Let's move on to letter C. We have worker at the job and in a factory as the place of work. Let's try it. Where does a worker work? A worker works in a factory. You got it? Good. And let's do the last one now. Letter D. So we have clerk as the job and in an office as the place of work. Let's try it. Where does a clerk work? A clerk works in an office. You got it? Excellent. So now it's your turn. I want you to practice talking about your family, their job, and the place of work. So I want you to talk with your family or your friends, asking about other people. Okay? And that's it for the lesson for today. So next lesson, we will work on the next unit. Would you like some milk? Unit 13. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.
Cô Hiền rất vui được gặp lại các bạn. Vừa rồi các bạn đã có một bài học rất là thú vị với thầy Manny rồi. Bây giờ các bạn hãy cùng về nhà ôn tập lại kiến thức về phần từ vựng thầy đã dạy, cách đọc làm sao cho chính xác. Và cuối cùng là các bạn hãy cùng làm bài tập trong phía bài tập cô giao nhé. Bây giờ xin chào và hẹn gặp lại. Bye bye.